to Dan's Drum Clinics with Dan Schinder. Brought to you by Phoenix Drum Company and Hammer Axe Cymbals. Many styles, all levels, get results. Today's clinic is a look at Dan's Woodies.
Hi, I'm Dan Schinder. You're watching me on Dan's Drum Clinics, and today I got another package from Philip Gelb over at Phoenix Drum Company, who is making the new custom kit of mine. And I'm pretty sure that these are more wood samples. So some of you have seen some of these already when I broke out the brand new snare drum, the brass hammered snare drum from Phoenix Drum Company. And I thought it'd be fun, since I have people watching me from over 30 countries, to bring you all in on this and help me decide what to do. So keep in mind as I show you these that I'm going to be using black nickel hardware on these drums, okay? And we'll talk more about how these drums are going to look as I go along. So I've got A, B, and C here. I'm not going to give the names of the wood, because sometimes we're sensitive to the names, meaning, you know, we've got some nice furniture, you know, made out of certain things, and I don't want the names to be any clue. Some of you might recognize some of the grain, but let's just go with letters. So first I'm going to rip into this new package. It's just like holiday time or birthday or Father's Day. And again, since my wonderful wife won't let me use sharp objects, oh, that wasn't too bad. I'm doing this by hand. Okay, there we go. And let's see, pretty sure that's what it is. I hope this isn't a bill. It is pretty heavy. It could be the bill for the drums. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, doesn't feel like a bill. Oh, although a guy named Bill put this together. That's cool. Now here's something else that's cool. Philip, in his infinite wisdom, those real samples, we'll get to those in a minute, put a return address envelope in here. It's pre-stamped and everything for me to send the winning piece back to him, which is really cool. But since he has put this in the mail since that time, I've decided that I'm going out to Arizona and I'm going to hand deliver it. I'm doing that next week, actually. Next week from when we're filming this. Today's July 3rd, 2012. And I'm actually going out to Arizona, Scottsdale, Arizona, to meet with Philip in person and to do some filming of some clinics at some drums he's got set up for me in the showroom over at Phoenix Drum Company. And we're also going to talk to Philip about a lot of the uniqueness and proprietary parts of designs in Phoenix Drum Company's drums. We're real excited about doing that. So I'm going to label this one, since it's simply the next one, label this one D. And I'm putting it like this because the drums are actually the veneer is going to be vertical, okay? There's actually also going to be a painted design on each drum, on just one panel of each drum, one panel being the space between the lugs. And each drum is going to have like an icon for me that my wife designed. My wife is an internationally known artist, by the way. And she's going to do a design. She's still working on these. I've seen some of the mock-ups. And each one's like an icon of part of my spiritual makeup and part of the things I believe in and part of my sensibilities and my behaviors and things like that. So that you'll learn more about on another trip down to Phoenix Drum Company when she's actually doing the painting, because she's going to do it on site at their factory, which is really cool. This, I believe the vertical would go this way, I'm going to say. And we're going to look at each of these close up individually in just a moment. And this one would go this way. Let's put it like that. So we're going to start over here on A. Let's get a close-up Max. Max, my cameraman's going to zoom in. And again, we're just going with letters. I'd like you to comment on this post for me. Tell me which one you like. So this is A. This is kind of on the lighter side. This is A. Okay, now we're going to move over to B. And remember, black nickel hardware, just like on the brass hammered snare drum. And then B. A little bit more contrasting colors going on in the grain, a little bit of swirl. That's pretty, actually. I like that. I'm going to post the new design of my drum layout real soon. We're going to the next one now, so you'll see how these fit into the design. This is interesting. I like the darkness and the richness. I think the black nickel would look good on that. I think Enja's, that's my wife, Enja Oni. I think Enja's paintings would look really nice on all of these actually, but this is kind of interesting. I like this. I'm just going to peek at the name here. Ooh, okay, that's one of the ones I've liked from the beginning, but I do want some input. So let's go way over in the other corner to D now. Bigger sample. I like these bigger samples. These are cool. Maybe that means they're less expensive because he was able to get a bigger sample. I don't know. But this is neat too. I like the contrast that this has. This is actually about one of the sizes of one of the panels. My drum sizes are going to be 10, 13, and 15 inch hang toms, a 16 and 18 inch floor toms, which will be hung off a rack, a 24 inch bass drum. The brass hammered snare is going to be my main snare drum, and then to the left of the hi-hat I'll have another snare drum made out of the same wood that we're going to pick out here. And then I'll have my 2 timpani drums that I'm migrating from my other kit. We'll move over to this other color while I'm explaining. My 2 timpani drums will migrate from my big blue kit to this new one. And then I'm not sure, I might have 4 octobans as well that will vary in size. 8, 12, 14, and 16 inches in length, and all 6 inches around. Not sure yet about that. But each of the other 7 wooden drums are going to have these. And each drum, the length of the shell, the depth of the shell, is going to be the same as the diameter. So if this was a 10-inch drum, it's going to be 10 inches long. 16-inch drum is going to have a 16-inch depth, etc. And the bass drum will be 24 by 24. That's the only one they'll be painted on in 2 places, one on each side. And then lastly, F, that's E. Here's F, that's also nice. The bottom row, by the way, the new ones I think are also nice. E is very similar to A. Something else that's very important to consider as you're looking at these wood samples with me is the look of the hammer axe cymbals and percussion that I'll be using. You can see here their assortment of some of their different cymbals. Here you can see some of the different percussion items, and I'll be publishing the list of what I'm going to be using with the new kit when I publish the diagram of the new kit. But here you see the feel. You see the look and feel of their product line, that with the black nickel hardware from Phoenix Drum Company. What wood would go best with this? Again, I appreciate you all joining me in this process. Please go ahead and comment on this post. Today is the 3rd. I'm driving from Las Vegas to Scottsdale, Arizona on Monday the 9th, I believe it is. Is that right? Yes. And I'm looking at the travel agent over there. And we're meeting with Philip during the week. So there's a few days left to post. I'll remind you, you can also please visit me at www.youtube.com/DansDrumClinics. You can see some videos there that are getting posted. A lot more to come. I've got 3 in post-production. We're going to shoot at least 2 more in Arizona. The following week I'll be in San Diego. I'm going to film a couple there with a very special drummer friend of mine named Danny Olson. And this is fun. This is so close to becoming a reality now. And I can't wait till we're at Phoenix Drum Company the next time watching Enja paint on the selection that we picked. So which one will you choose? Thanks for joining me, and drum on, have fun. Dan's Drum Clinics, many styles, all levels, get results.